The resolution that I picked for this round is that the United States federal government should prohibit wild animals from being kept in captivity. I am going to start my timer. Okay, timer's going, so let's begin. Observation 1 is resolutional analysis. Today, all of the key terms are going to be defined contextually, so we'll get to them throughout the rest of the debate. I'm going to set the weighing mechanism for this round to net benefits. This basically means that if what I say for the plan improves the status quo, then you would go ahead and vote for me on the affirmative. If I am unable to prove that the plan improves the status quo, or the negative team is able to prove that the plan makes the status quo worse, then you would go ahead and vote for the negative. Observation 2 is the background. So let's talk about the current problem. The numbers for animal captivity are rising every year in the United States. This is a huge problem considering that here in the United States, it is estimated that just for tigers alone, there are 5,000 of them kept in captivity. Mind you, that isn't including all of the many other species who are also held captive. An average zoo will include 2,500 vertebrates from 257 kinds of species. Multiply that number with 2,400 zoos located in the US alone. That's a pretty high number, right? We are seeing that this problem isn't getting better since statistics are showing an increase in locations that have been or will be developed for animal captivity. Now moving on to observation 3, the plan. The plan is that the United States federal government passes a law that prohibits keeping wild animals in captivity. For solvency, we'll just say that the fundings will happen through normal means, and that the costs would be advocated from tax dollars. And as for the timeline, it should go into effect as soon as possible. This plan will be enforced by Animal Welfare Act, or also known as AWA for short. Let's go ahead and talk about the advantages here. Advantage 1, titled Survival. Our uniqueness here is that the survival percentage of a captive wild animal is very slim. According to DiscoverWild.com, wild animals who are held in captivity most often die from psychological issues. Some examples of that would be depression, frustration, harming itself or one another, and a fear from abuse. This leads us to the link. The link is that the plan ends the ability to keep wild animals in captivity. Suppose that the federal government will stop allowing these places to capture more animals and placing them in captivity. Our internal link argument is that with the plan, wild animals won't have to be held in captivity much longer. This will decrease the statistics for animals who are psychologically ill, but will lead to a number increase in the ability for them to survive. This will obviously lead to multiple good impacts, which will help improve the status quo as well. First off, wild animals will be able to live in its natural habitat. They will be able to develop a sense of survival skills, along with being able to live a more active lifestyle in general. When you are keeping these animals in captivity, you are literally taking them away from their natural habitat, or in other words, their home, and putting them in cages, literally. The second impact here is that these animals will be able to develop basic skills and needs to survive. This is where the basic needs of organisms to survive are met, such as food, water, shelter, and a place to breed its young. By adapting to being able to survive the climatic conditions, any predators, and other needs, the animal will live their life with a purpose rather than living for a human entertainment. So, in conclusion, these are the reasons why we urge a strong vote for the affirmative. Thank you.